ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Space Engineers, and welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Quantum Tater, and with me as always is the Rescue Mule. And yeah, here we are. Again, we're back at it. You can tell I've not done anything because I signed off with 19% energy, and I'm back with 90% energy. But you know what? We got this beautiful Soul Survival Kit right here that will take forever to recharge my stuff. That's alright. So last time on Dragon Space Ball Z, yeah, last time we set the Nickel Mule on its first voyage, and it seems to just still be there, hanging out, which is fine. That's what you want it to do, is hang out, I guess. What else? What else did we do? We obviously did some building on this. We put in some thrusters and our lateral thrust. I don't know how much further I want to go with that. I was actually thinking about this. I could do like a redundant loop and reconnect it right here and just have a redundant loop across the front. I don't know. I haven't decided. So, but we added some thrusters, so that I think we've got enough downward thrust to be able to get this thing off the ground. Yeah, and Chad, fortunately, no one else has really commented just yet, and that's fine. I think I'm doing this a little earlier than I normally do, recording-wise. But Chad had mentioned that he did say that it might happen that if both mules had the same name, etc., that could cause a problem. He said he had issues with it on his rovers at a base once, where like they both had headlights, same naming convention, and when he would turn on one or off one, it would turn off one or the other or whatever. So that it could just be that. So he also said what I should do to test this out is go ahead and trigger the RTB and see if it does what it's supposed to. And I didn't even think about that. Instead of waiting for it to be full, I could just trigger this and then see if it does what we want it to do. And it looks like it's not doing what we want it to do. Why is it not doing what we want it to do? All right, real quick, let's reconnect. And let's turn off this here mine drill. Okay, thank you. I appreciate you making noise for me, but I would like that to stop for right this second. So, yeah, why did that not work? So we go in here, we do RTB. What's RTB supposed to do? RTB, come into setup actions, disconnects, turns on the engine, turns off to mine, turns off to mine, turns on to home, turns on to home, plays to home, and then it sets the battery to auto, which we could actually... Let's do this real quick. We'll come here, groups, and we'll take this and we'll set it back to enable auto there. And then it should play the to home recording. And then to home should go to waypoint 1, AI behavior on, check. So why didn't that work? Let's see. So if I'm gonna second bar real quick, and we're gonna do to home. If we trigger RTB, trigger now, and then let's just do play, or is that, yeah, play. So let's do this. So he said this would be a good way to test it, and he's not wrong, right? There we go. Weird, why didn't that work last time? I wonder if because I had the battery, no, that wouldn't be it. So let's see if this just does its full cycle. So he said to try it this way, and that's what we're doing. We're testing it this way. He also, what else? We were talking about the Hydra thing and how to get the fuel to the Soul Strider. I didn't really think about this. I was thinking more that the hydrogen mine would be like a refueling depot, so I would need to get the Soul Strider down there. He did mention just for first time fueling, I could potentially just build a temporary pipe structure up to the base so that I could refuel the tanks, but I haven't decided how I want to do that exactly. And that also brings up another fact: exactly where's the connector for the Soul Strider going to be? And that was something I hadn't thought about. So I hadn't really put a lot of thought into it yet. I'd kind of had vague thoughts about it, but I'd not really like, oh, what am I going to do with that? So that's something I've got to kind of mull through and figure out what I want to do. Let's see. Catwalk, let's see what else. And then he was also talking about, so far this looks like it's working beautifully. So let's see. First, let's check here. I'm gonna do inventory. Should connect after 2 seconds. Or it might do nothing. Why didn't that connect? Let's see. Timer. When it RTBs, unload timer, what is this thing doing? Oh, dum-dum. That's what this thing is doing. This is called the drone connector, nickel connector. So this is supposed to be lock. That's what that's supposed to trigger. And then, in theory, when we do the trigger should, once the, oh, I bet you I know what's going on here. I bet you I don't know what's going on here. Anyways, I'm sort of squirreling right this second. I apologize. So, trigger RTB start, and then trigger start. That's right. No. Is it trigger start? Or is it RTB then trigger timer? Yeah, that's right. Okay, so then in theory I should be able to go to trigger, say start now. I can tell you that right there needs to be fixed. Strength. We don't need it to be slurping the guy down, I don't think. Anyway, yeah, so finding out where I'm going to put the connectors on the Soul Strider, that's a thing I need to figure out kind of on my own accord. What else? And then he was saying potentially placing some catwalks in between the two Soul Striders leggies. Could give it a flavor of like kind of Waterworld where they have the netting between the two pontoons and various things like that. So that might be something cool too. This looks like this is going to work. I also want to turn this thing's strength pretty far off. Yeah, let's do that. Let's come on down. And this should be processing stuff. Do I have a... I don't think I have an access back here for... I do have a cargo hatch, but I don't have cargo access. So let's go inside real quick, take a look and see what's... So it's got... Okay, so it's already loaded it up. So now if we come here and we go to 2, we just do trigger this, it should... There you go. I think last time the magnetism was too hard to overcome. So now we'll see if this does a full cycle. If it lands, dumps its crap off, which it should, dumps its crap off, then it should come back, and then all I need to do is potentially get into the Pawn Strider and turn on the nickel mine. I think it's strong enough to reach that signal-wise. And then we get back to work on figuring out what we want to do with the Soul Strider. So yeah, so those are the comments that Chad made. I'm sure Lord Chaos is going to make some comments. I'll have to catch him next time because obviously I said I'm doing this a little earlier than I normally would. I just tried to move my mouse and I'm fortunate I didn't turn this thing into a... Oh, here's a good opportunity to see if it's going to conflict with each other because they're both here. What will happen? Will they fight each other? Will it be a duel of the deaths? Fate-ish thing? I wish so. Another thing Chad mentioned, and this is something I agree with, like that not having that stupid connector or not having the proper. Okay, I see the timer blinking. Come on, why are we not locked down? There we go, locked down, and then the other one should be triggering right now because. Unless, oh, we forgot a thing, guys. Guess what we forgot? Guess what we forgot? We forgot to turn on the shit. Okay, sorter 2, we're gonna call this nickel conveyor sorter. And this needs to whitelist. I don't know how we have the other one set up, come to think of it, but let's go ahead and come down here and grab nickel ingots. Nickel ingot. I need to scroll down enough that I can add these, this, and this. And then we just do drain all. And that should then kick that guy off. Right? Is the event controller turned off, maybe? Did I screw that up and turn this thing off? Cargo fill, 35%. Equal or greater than. And then, why is this not select actions? Start. And then RTB, oh no, RTB, start, trigger. No, you bloody thing. Alright, well, we'll see how that goes. So, anyway, yeah. So sorry, man, my brain is I'm getting confused. So yeah, he said that I'm probably not the only person to encounter this crap right here with this not being like a T-junction. Let me read exactly what he said. Let's see. I think I did a thing where I don't have the comment pulled up. Well, that was dumb of me. That's okay. So yeah, he's basically said that there's not like an armor block like this that's a T-junction where I can have more than changing two directions, not only vertically, like taking a left turn and an upward turn, like that there's not a block for that. And he said that I'm probably not the first person to encounter that frustrating missing piece. And I agree. All right, so there's that, and then I'm excited. I don't know when the update's coming, but keen having an update for, what do you call it? Keen having an update for inset. I'm going to go get some more hydrogen because I probably need it. Keen having an update for an inset inset connector block. I'm pretty excited about that happening at some point, just because I like that is a huge thing that is very frustrating in my opinion. That it it's a huge thing to me that like that's not available yet, but it's coming. So we just got to be patient and be excited for when it actually gets here. What else? What do I need to do right now? I want to think about engines. So engines, I kind of want. I don't know if I need another one, but I did have an idea. Nah, let's do this. Let's just plop you down here. I kind of like the idea of a lot of forward thrust. Okay. Like, oh, nope, that's not. No. No, Bob. Bad Bob. I mean, not bad. You're doing the things I'm asking you to do, but still bad, Bob. So I think I need a space Bob. Let's see. Do I need a space Bob? We need a space. We're gonna need a space Bob, I believe. I believe we'll need a space Bob. So let's go ahead and what does this sign even look like? Construction site. Oh no, we don't care about that. Okay, so build and repair. I was thinking about where I could place this. And then I had two thoughts. So one, I know that I'm not sprinting currently. That's very odd. Okay, so how many we got? We have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 of those bad boys. Let me think. Sorry, my brain has stopped working. I was reading something. All right, so I want to put a bob on here, but I don't know where to put the bob. And that is a problem. I was thinking like right here, but front, rear, like just have it like this. And then, but then I could also put it right here. Ah! Is there a place that would be better for Bob? Or should Bob be an internal mechanic? Part of me thinks I'm not going to be able to have front rear because of the way this is lined up. I'd have to put the survival kit in a different position. Thinking about where to put Bob. So if I had it back here, like so, front, rear, down. What does that say? Right, left. Okay, so there we go. If I put Bob there, then I need something on this side. Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking about. My brain absolutely 100% stopped working because I got a thing. Let me see. Okay, so if I had this here, so what if we did, and bear with me for a second, it's going to look kind of wonky. Just to keep symmetry of the size blocks, right? And then we're going to call this, I want to call this starboard air okay. And then I call this one, I go up here and I go bap. And then now what these would do, right? So my thought here is these will both be set to depressurize pretty much, nope, all the time. And so when we get into an atmosphere, like another planet, it immediately starts to refill our oxygen tanks. And because it's refilling our oxygen tanks, we can not worry too much about having that take ice and divert it into oxygen because we'll always be full there. I mean, our oxygen tank is full obviously now, so that's not really a huge issue we're going to encounter. But that does, the weird thing is I put that wrong. So let's
inventory full, inventory full, inventory full.
Let's see. 7. Now what is this guy doing here? This guy you can set on depressurize off. And we will call you interior air vent. There we go. That kind of separates those things. Always name your stuff, kids. Just because. Easy for figuring stuff out. Oh, 2, not O2. 2. Oh my gosh. There we go. Did I... I'm the best at this right now. And the reason I'm just trying to be thorough here. And I didn't label all these things. This is the port tank, obviously. I don't know why I decided to do this now, but here we are. I like this catwalking. And then the webbing thing we were talking about. I don't like that this is upside down, but we're going to live with it because they're both upside down. And I don't wanna change it now. So what I was thinking, because I've got this right here, what if we did, now he said, so Chad said like catwalk to be kind of like webbing. And I was thinking like this kind of catwalk, like maybe like, I don't know, I'd have to have a thing right there probably. But I was also thinking if I had the, where did I put that at? This thing. Doesn't this have like a catwalk version? I think it does. And if it does, we could use this. Oh yeah, yeah, like that. So then we've got, this is like a T-junction, I guess. And this is just a walkway. It's a half scaffold. There, that's what I want right there. So like this. So we could have like a thing there, and then that's just a block, right? And then this guy here, we go bop, bop, bop. And then another corner piece. Where's the corner piece? X gonna give it to you. Like, yeah. And then we've got this thing here that kind of walks across. And then, do we have, let's see if we've got the things that I'm looking for. Oh yeah, right there. Perfect. And I kind of like, could do like this. So it looks like it's braced. Oh yeah. And then kind of to walk around. Oh yeah. Liking that. That looks cool. Gives us some more structure, another connection point besides the heavy blocks. And then these guys obviously are doing some stuff and things. Stuff and things, guys. Always got to have the stuff and things. All right, so that, I like that. So then you can be like, all right, I got to go check something on the other side, and you didn't want to walk back through the interior. You could do this. So then the next thing I was thinking about is how to connect these. And this is just going to be a rough idea. But what if we do like this, like here, and then we here, and then we need probably some, what do we think about that? Like, you can still walk out very easily. Obviously, that pipe's not going to be here, but we still walk out. And then bada boom, bada bing, like you can look at all this stuff. It does the things we need it to. It's not too disruptive, I don't think, from our perspective. And then same thing over here. We go down, we get that pipe connected there, that one there. What do we think? We're thinking it's got to be, nope, got to go this direction here. Top, top. That right there. Right there. And then that way all this is connected. And that gives us, let's see what that looks like from above. Oh yeah, that's not bad. We're industrial, and then we've got our two sides over there. How big are these truss lights? Let's see what that's gonna, oh, I'm pressing the wrong buttons here. Truss lights are how big? Not very big. I was hoping that was gonna be huge. Huge! It's not huge. It's underwhelmingly not huge. Let's see. I wonder. I got an idea. I got another idea I'm trying to hash out. What if we did like, are these lit? They're not, right? Like if I go look at them, no, they're not lit. Okay, I didn't think so. That's all right. There you go. Saying that I got a kind of a symmetry thing going. Maybe I don't need two vents. Maybe I only need one. And then do I need two? I don't think I need two vents. Do I need two vents? Hatch. Is it a hatch cover? It's not a hatch cover. What do we call those things? Just, I've got one right over here. I'll just go take a look at it real quick. What is this thing called? This is called a conveyor cap. Cap. I don't need a merge block right this second. Oh, good. There's two types? I didn't know there was two types. What does this one look like? Oh, this one's for small grid, dum-dum. That's why you don't know what it looks like. What do we think? Like that? Or how do we? I don't know if we like the way that looks. I also could have put Bob right here on this piece right there, and then what do we think about that? What that would look like? Let's take a look. Why is it? I don't know why we're skipping so many colors. We're gonna pick this color here. I'm gonna pick that color there, and then I'm going to. Where did I put Bob? Just like a Bob, like one of us. Left, right, yeah. So if I.
Inventory full.
8. There it is. 3. I'm pretty sure this looked like it was going to line up exactly the way I wanted it to, and it doesn't seem to be. Oh, it is going to line up partially the way I want it to, but it's going to not line up there.
Inventory full.
Okay. Let's see. Nope, it's not going to work the way I wanted it to. I think Bob was better in the other spot. Ah. Because if I do this, it won't connect to that. If I do this, it's going to be weird. And there's no way to make a... Nope, it's going to be right here. Sorry, Bob. Sorry, Space Bob. That's what we're going to call this guy, by the way. Build and repair system, Space Bob. Good job, Space Bob. Alright, now let's go back to this. We'll put you back on there. Sorry. I'm gonna weld and unweld. I think we can get rid of this strut, by the way, because we have that now. Or maybe we have a second one of those. What do we think about that? Like a second walkway? Obviously, you can't. The problem is, how do you get around? You can't. Can you get around this? Not really. So we don't really need another walkway back here. This is just kind of extraneous. What if we do boop? Okay. Okay, and then I kind of want to do... Oh, there's a ladder. I forgot about these pieces right here. Like, cool. Do we need a like a ladder that goes up? Like, if I climb up that, will that? No, I don't want to. We don't need a ladder. We don't need a ladder. That's... I'm being silly, guys. Well, we do need this, I think. Oh, yeah. Add some extra strut, but like leave this open. That's going to be good. All right, so now, because I added this... I don't know if I want to... I'm trying to think how I want to... It's a very odd thing that's happening. I don't think we need that. That doesn't, it's not doing what I wanted it to do. Oh yeah, caps. We were looking at caps. All over the map. All right, do we like the circle caps or do we want a square cap? Let's see. Circle cap or square cap? Square goes with this, but circle looks good. What's the warning label say there? Let's put it right there. We want the warning this way. Which way looks best? This way, I think. Yeah, this way for sure. Here, let me assist you there, Bob.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Beautiful. Okay. So there's that. I don't know if I like that. I don't mind the asymmetry of like having it stick out a little higher than the other one. Let's go over here real quick and copy the copy all. There you go. Thank you. Oops, copy, paste. Beautiful. Okay, so I don't want to. I want to name this thing Trust Light. Trust Light. We're just gonna say Starboard. Why can't I type Starboard today? It's probably not how you spell that. I mean, it is how you spell star and board, but I don't know if it's Starboard is one word. I don't know. Okay, so that's fascinating. Oh, we have everything piped. It's not that fascinating. What are we stealing this hydrogen from? Oh, I know what we're stealing that hydrogen from. Probably the boxfish. That's dumb. Come over here real quick. Boxfish, I'm gonna need you to... Why are you not? Okay, boxfish. Let's... Actually, hydrogen tank I should already be able to do... Fill, yeah. Keep all your thrust to yourself, buddy. Okay, thinking. So this is piped. That's how it looks. I'll probably cap that top one with another... Probably don't need to right this second, but why not, right? Let's just do cap right there. Fly over here, same thing. Cap right there. Okay, so I was thinking docking. This sticks out pretty far, but I was thinking we would stick this guy here. Obviously, it's going to have to come out some, so I'd have to make that look supported, but on both sides. I don't really know how, though. I'm not sure what I want that to look like. Let's do this. All right. Space Bob, you are going to be... That's what I was thinking. And then I had this other idea, and these would just be regular ones. I wouldn't use industrial ones. But what if we did that right there? For stopping thrust. How's that look? I don't hate it. So part of me thinks this is an effective way to exist, because if we do it this way, like if you think about it this way, excellent stopping thrust, excellent go thrust. Those are very important. The problem, not the problem, but the thing that my potential concern in this is, or not concern. Sometimes the way I like to look at it is like a turn and burn situation. Like if we don't have a ton of stopping thrust, like it could be kind of cool to just, like, instead of having a ton of stopping thrust, we would basically allow ourselves to instead of ton of stopping thrust, like we could just have to flip the ship around and hard burn. That's cool in the Expanse universe, but is it cool here? And that's what I don't really have the answer to right this second. So that's where I'm at with that. Will that let me? Whoop, whoop. Oh, yeah. All right. And then 6. Wah, wah. Make that look attached somewhat, and then we can slap on one of. Oh yeah, I was about to do a thing we shouldn't do, and now I'm still gonna do this instead if I can find it. Yeah, it's gonna look good. Gives it some girth and stuff. I think that's the way I want that to be. I think that's what I want it to do. Let me think. Thinking. I don't know if the nickel mine. Oh, Chad warned me about this. Let's see. That should, in theory, now produce the nickel mine. And if we go to remote access and I go to, that's funny that I can't see, but yep, it's working. Well, that's working. So it is active. So okay, there's that. That's protecting those things. That's our walkway. That's just more strut bracing to make it feel a little more connected. That's our engines. I think we should go up to at least one, two. I think we should go up to at least there on. That's what I think. Let's do that. Let's go. We need 2 more T's probably. 1, 2, and then C. So T, 1, 2, and a C. Seven. And that should be our side thrusts. And then we can make that look better. We don't have down thrust yet. So if I turn these all into conveyor just junctions, which I know is not great, but if I turn them all into conveyor junctions, I 100% could have down thrust just pointing up right from here to here, and that would be downward thrust. And that should be enough for movement. I could also just do like 3 of them in that space. Guys, I hate it. We don't need a ton of down thrust. Like, I'm not looking to be super maneuverable. I mean, this is honestly too much side thrust. What are we at? 7 in each direction? That's quite a bit. What if we did that? What if we're just gonna do 6. So let's do this guy.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory
I know,
full.
I hate it too. I hate that this is the junction. Conjunction, junction, what's your function?
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Yes. And then I was thinking about how to conceal that. What seems to be the holdup on our production, guys? What do we got going on over here? Obviously, you're not Are we at a nickel? That seems impossible. We are not out of cobalt or nickel. Why? Are we out of iron? No way. Yeah, we're not out of iron either. Oh, you're dumb. Not you. Me. I'm dumb. It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. Band-aids don't fix bullet holes. There you go, dum-dum. Okay, so this... So now we need to actually legitimately think about how we're going to connect to this conveyor network. I think I have an idea. This isn't exactly center lined, but what does it look like under here? We've got one connector there. The battery is taking up the other connector, so... Oh, that's gonna be... See how that's gonna vent? Die. I like this better than just using another conveyor junction. At least it serves a purpose. And then what I can do is I can come over here. I'm thinking I just take this right here, go bop bop bop. I never use this one because it's got a raised edge. This may be overcomplicated, but dang it. I guess I should have saw that coming. I should have, I didn't. What are we at? You know what? Let's do this T-junction real quick.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Alright. I guess I could have Space Bob helping out. It is interesting though, how slow... Oh yeah? Oh, it's getting nighttime. I should make this,
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Bob, pick that up.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Corner block. Scaffolding corner. Scaffolding X. Scaffolding T. Oh yeah, scaffolding T. That'd be cool. Huh? This doesn't feel like, oh, God bless, I'm dumb. Yep.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Fuel low.
Yeah, I know. Ah. I know, I gotta sleep, I gotta sleep. Oh, I don't have any hydrogen to sleep. I don't need hydrogen to sleep, but I gotta go get hydrogen. We'll take a nap in a second, I promise. Plus, it's foggy and rainy.
Fuel critical.
Oh, no. We did it, guys. We did it. We died. What is that at? 47 minutes. Be sure to play the sound. Yep. Okay, let's go ahead and sleep this night off. Come on. Can't sleep. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Whoa, look at that. That's how you watch all your TV in 20 minutes. And morning. Perfect. What a beautiful day. Maybe I need... Ah, go to. Alrighty. And we're off. Daylight is here. I made a boo-boo.
Inventory full. 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 Inventory full.
There you go, Bob. Your job's complete. Alright. We're going to lay this back out. We're not going to do that color, obviously. I was thinking instead of the X brace, but honestly, I should just... T-junction. I don't need a corner. I don't want a corner inverted. Just give me this. There we go. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop. Nope. Bop. There we go. Now I can go to each side without qualms. Alright, so we've got that. Got that. Oh, don't do that. Let's see how we're looking. Ow. Ah. So that looks good. I kind of like the big forward thrust. We got down thrust. We've got side to side thrust that shouldn't hit anything. Glorious. We've got refinery assembler. We've got a bob at the back. 2 engines forward. some struts, so it looks like it's held together in the middle a little bit. Now we just need to make the edges. I'm thinking I want to round that out somehow, and I haven't decided what that's going to look like. I did have kind of an idea as like a preview, guys. Let's see. I was thinking we could do like this here, right? And then this guy, and then and just continue that trend onward. What do we think about adding a skirt like that? That would look something like, oh, wrong one. I want to do that one. That, and then that, and then that, and then that. What do we think about that? It's obviously not welded, so we can't really think too much about it. Oh yeah, I like the way that looks. I was wondering how I was going to do this. This may be the block I go with. And then I just got to continue around the edge, and we'll flatten it out and go around the back. Yeah, beautiful. It's going to be great. I'm going to toss all this crap in here. I'm going to go up top and say our goodbyes. This is going to be useful at some point, I promise. We're going to... All right, guys. We did it. We worked. We don't know. We think the nickel mule is working. We don't know. Do we know? We don't know. Let's go ahead and... I'm going to screenshot right here. Beep. Yeah, we're coming a long ways. I like the way this is turning out. We've got thrust in all directions. I think we have enough gyro. Well, that's obviously has to be tested aggressively. I'm thinking about shrouding the engines on the side so they're not just raw. Shrouding the engines, period. So we're going to see what that looks like. I don't really have a good plan for it all. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this, you guys know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below. And send this to your grandma. Give her something to do. It's like, in addition to reading, Grandma, check out Space Engineers. Quantum Tater's your guy. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this, please leave a comment down below. Any suggestions, tips, helpful hints. Also, if you guys do some sleuthing on potential mods, let me know if there's a mod or a script that you know of that allows you to run a thing like for a grid to see how much power it has and is producing and stuff, like a power grid script that uses like has like a visual graph or something. If you guys know of that, please let me know. I would love to take a look at that, just so I can easily look at my power productions and things of that nature. Anyways, yeah, I will catch you later, taters, and I'm not going to build a wave, so bye.